Good morning, everybody. Welcome into a brand new week. This is the week commencing Monday, the 15th of August 2022. I am Spirit of Life Alchemy and Spirit of Life Alchemy, and this is your morning message tarot reading. It's still El Scorchio here, just waiting for thunderstorms, which hopefully will come about soon. It's definitely getting that feel of thunderstorms on the way. I do love a good thunderstorm, so I just need to clear the air. So we have astrology for today. Let me just move my cup out the way. Iced coffee, making brewed coffee and then pouring it, when it's cooled down, pouring it into an ice cube tray, putting it in the freezer and then drinking it when it's frozen, letting it melt. Anyway, God, that's a bit rambly. Anyway, we have some astrology for today, starting the week. The moon is in Aries. It's going to form a trine to Venus and a conjunction to Jupiter. So this is igniting a Venus Jupiter trine that's going to be exact on Thursday. So it's like, is this the time now to start being lucky in love? So we've got the lovely Venus energies of love, money, pleasure, values, enjoyment, creativity, relationships, friendships, trining in fire signs, the planet of expansiveness, hope, opportunity, good luck, good fortune. Well, they're not going to trine until Thursday, but the moon is igniting both of them. Venus in Leo and Jupiter in Aries. So over the next few days, that energy is going to be building, ignited by today's moon connections to them and culminating on Thursday. So yeah, is this the week to be lucky in love? Let's do some cards and see what the cards have to say about the matter. So, got the Mystic Mondays because it is Monday, and the Wisdom of the Oracle cards. Oh, I've got an itchy nose already. Spirit is about. Let's do some shuffling and see what we need to know. So what do we need to know for Monday, the 15th of August 2022? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What hope and help, what hope, help, support, guidance and advice can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? Hope is a very Jupiter attribute. My brain is still melting in the sun, in the heat. It's not actually very sunny here at the moment. It's quite overcast, but it's just really hot, humid, still. There's hardly a breeze in the air. What do we need to know? Monday the 15th of August 2022. Oops, from the bottom. Okay, the Thinker. Okay, with Unfinished Symphony. And To Be Fair. Okay. So the Thinker, very Mercurian energies, of contemplation, examining and mulling over where we are at this time. Unfinished Symphony, that's my card for life. Life is a continuing unfinished symphony. I do believe that if we actually finish the symphony of our lives, that's the moment that we pop our clogs off this mortal coil, because there's nothing left for us to do. So yeah, we are a continued and continuing unfinished symphony, being created and played all the way through this life as well as other lives. Okay, And to be fair, just to be in balance, weighing everything up. This could be part of the thinking, laying up your options and things. What's the next part of the symphony that you want to create? That's something to think about. And will it bring you luck in love? Something else to think about. Anyway, right, Mystic Monday cards. Let's see what they have to say for today. So what do we need to know? Monday the 15th of August 2022. Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help? I've still got hope. There must be Jupiter this week, this trine between Venus and Jupiter. There must be something around hope about it, because it's keeps popping into my head as a word. So what are your hopes? Okay, maybe making a big wish or set an intention this week for everything you hope the rest of the next part of your unfinished symphony is going to be, the next part of the symphony. So, okay, something to think about there. We haven't even started yet. So, what do we need to know for today, the 15th of August 2022? Messages from Spirit for the collective, please. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? Okay, I've got two there that didn't want to be picked up, so I'm going to put those there. See if they have any special messages for us. So let's see where we are. 6 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, Queen of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, the Lovers, the Hanged Man or the Hanged Woman in this deck, and the 3 of Pentacles. And at the bottom we've got the 7 of Cups and the 4 of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. There's also the 7 of Pentacles there, which is more patience. I'm going to leave that there in case we need that. Let's see what these two cards were as well. Okay. Oh, 6 of Pentacles and the Sun. Spot on. Okay, so where we find ourselves. Okay, so the 6 of Cups. We may be reminiscing about the past. We may be thinking back to past loves. Also, past loves might be coming back into our lives this week. But definitely our thoughts are going to the past, to remembering past loves. Okay. And this may be something we need to be working on. Okay. The 8 of Pentacles, what lessons have we learned? This may be what you're thinking about. Okay. Old lessons, thinking back to old loves and, you know, what they were about for you, because everybody that comes into our life is a mirror for us. We have lessons to learn off each other. We reflect to each other parts of ourselves that we need to work on ourselves. So, you know, often we attract somebody else in that has that thing that we need to work on in ourselves, or that lesson we need to learn. So yeah, you may be reminiscing back to past relationships, thinking about sort of the work, what the meaning of that relationship was, why it didn't work out or anything, what you can take forward from that. So this is really connecting me to the Thinker card and the Unfinished Symphony, and also balancing out that sort of those past energies as well. And seeing sort of from a more objective perspective, rather than sort of the emotional roller coaster of faults and, you know, sort of blaming other people, where maybe actually we need to look at ourselves, because what we attract into our lives or you know, what we need, the universe will provide it for us. Okay. So then underneath we have the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is about standing up for yourself. Maybe, you know, in the past you haven't, and now from learning from those past relationships, you've grown, become more settled in yourself, and now able to stand up and defend yourself, have firm boundaries. Okay, these are things that sort of we develop as we get older and more experienced, and the more frogs we kiss and things like that. If we're aware and we learn as we go on, then sort of we get better at stating our boundaries of what we will and won't allow into our lives. But it takes work. It always takes work. So maybe sort of this is the prequel and the run up to this trine on Thursday between Venus and Jupiter. The card above, the Queen of Cups here. So the Queen of Cups is privy to hidden information and knowledge. She scries the surface of the water and sees the signs in the oracles and things like that. And access to the hidden knowledge and the hidden knowing. And this could even be things like, so I'm just having a hot flush in the heat. Whew. This could even be, you know, journeying up to the Akashic Library and accessing our Akashic records and seeing, you know, what's written in our records about what certain relationships meant and things like that, or what we need to learn, what we've agreed to learn, what soul contracts we have, and bringing that information back down to 3D reality, that we can integrate it into our life. And then we come to the Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning, a new opportunity, something opening up in the 3D. So again, could be from what we learn up there or what we scry. The clarifiers, we have got the Lovers come up. We have the Lovers with the Hanged Woman. So this is saying to me about look at love in a different way. This evolution and growing, look at sort of what you've been learning, and maybe this time have a different perspective on things. Okay, with those we've got the Three of Wands. So it's what are you walking towards and walking away from. The Three of Wands is about manifestation. So, you know, looking to manifest something different than what you've manifested in the past. And we can do that by learning and growing ourselves so that our energy is different. And then we attract a different type of person in. Cards at the bottom of the deck. The Seven of Cups, fantasy futures. Okay, and this can be part of that, looking at things in a different way. Maybe in the past you've looked sort of love and relationships from a fantasy perspective, and been disappointed time and again. And now this opportunity, these astrological aspects and transits are offering you an opportunity to examine that in the past and make changes and evolve so that things can be different. And then we've got the Four of Wands, the 1111 portal, completing one cycle and stepping through the portal into a new cycle. So again, the more messages about learning from the past, doing the work, learning from the past and doing things differently now and into the future. And it takes, as we do that and go through the portal, as I say, it changes the type of person we attract to ourselves. And then we have the wonderful Queen of Pentacles, the Earth Mother. She knows who she is. She sits in her power and patiently knows that everything manifests in its own time, and she has everything she needs while she's waiting. She's not worrying and fretting about, oh my God, who are they? What are they going to be like? I wonder what's going to happen. Are they here yet? She understands divine timing. She understands the cycles of nature, and she knows herself well enough that, you know, she's not thrown off by any of this. The two cards that came out, we've got the Six of Wands and the Sun. So, you know, this is all very fiery energy of this week's transit between Venus and Jupiter being in fire signs. With the Sun, Leo card, Six of Wands, you know, riding to victory. This is all very positive for the week's energies. So contemplate what it is and do the work on sort of what you want to change from the past around love, relationships, friendships, even your creativity and things like that. Think about what your Venus themes and your Jupiter themes, because this is a really nice energy. It's not the only energy this week. There's lots of other energies and things going on. But, you know, today, with that astrology, we're igniting that energy for that transit on Thursday. Okay, so that's today's reading. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it resonated for you. If it did, please do like, share and subscribe to the channel. Click on the wiggly bell, wherever it is, for notifications when I'm releasing readings. If you'd like a personal reading from me, then email me at the email address in the descriptions box below this video. Have a wonderful day, and until tomorrow or next time, thank you for watching.